Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you enjoyed last week's episode, and today I'm going to be reviewing set 75328, the Lego Mandalorian Helmet. This set costs £50 or around that price and was released in 2022. This set will retire in mid-2024, so if you want it at a similar price around £50, I would get it before that date. So this set is one of the most affordable helmet sets of these waves of Star Wars helmets. And it's the Mandalorian from the TV show, or Star Wars TV show, The Mandalorian. And I think this is they made quite a couple sets of the Mandalorian, and I think this set is really good, and they made it quite similar to the Boba Fett helmet. So I'm going to move it in closer. This set came with no minifigures because it's a display set. You're meant to put it on the shelf and leave it there to look at. So it's a bit dusty. It's been on my shelf with all the other Star Wars helmets I've reviewed. If you want to see those videos, you should go through my playlist and it'll all be on there. Last week I didn't do a Star Wars head because I had to interrupt the series because of the timing, which I finished the Millennium Falcon. And then that all didn't work out, so I had to make a video and interrupt the series, unfortunately. But now this is the last Star Wars helmet head I have, because I don't have the TIE Fighter Pilot or the Dark Trooper. So that's unfortunate, but hopefully I might get more. I'm going to add it to the series at a later date, but I don't have any more to review next week. So I'm going to move it in closer. I'm going to go anti-clockwise around it to see all the details. So if you look closely, it was built quite similar to the Boba Fett helmet, like I said before. It's got a T-visor like a Mandalorian and the two cheek bits, which are also connected with Technic pieces. I think it's just a clip. Oh, yeah, it's just it's actually these two pieces, which make it a stronger connection, which is different to the Boba Fett helmet. How it's built. Okay, there you go. So this is how it looks. So the T-visor is a little bit different. They have these, you can't really see it because of how dark it is, but you can see we added a brick, or like one of those bricks with a little bit jutting out, so it covers up all the details in the helmet, or like how they put it together to hide it all. They added a couple pieces to make it just look more filled out, which you can't really see. And like here, there's a piece which is like horizontal. That's a cool looking piece. And I think they did a really good job making this thing look like it's one continuous black piece. Well, if you don't look very close at it, it looks like it's just completely black with no like divots in it. But some of it, like these bits here, you can quite notice you can notice where it comes apart. So a cheek, you can see, because in the TV show and most Mandalorians have an indent in their cheek. As you can see, we tried to replicate that, and you can see they're trying to make it look like it's going down, and that's further than it actually is. It's only a few plates down, but we make it look like it's further down, which I really like. And you can see these silver highlights with the mainly grey build, because in the TV show it is a whole helmet, apart from the visor obviously, is silver, and it like reflects, and it's I think these silver details or the silver bricks are more expensive than the light grey bricks, so they tried to make the best of what they had and made it majority light grey, and added these silver highlights around it to make it look like it's quite a lot of silver. So moving around this way, you can see the earpiece, which looks really cool, and it looks quite a bit different to all the other Mandalorian headpiece which held set, which came out a few years ago. And I think this looks really cool. Yeah, I think all the detail looks really cool, and this top bit's darker than that. I think that's the darkest, apart from the eyes, that's the darkest part of this set. And all the silver detailing looks amazing, and I think they did a really good job making this set look good. And you can see they tried to make a dome, like make it look like a dome for the helmet, like all like domed off at the top, like we do for most of these helmets. But they did a very good job making it look good and make it have lots of plates and lots of studs exposed, which looks amazing. Moving around the back, all this bit's plated off, and you can see here it's got like I think this is meant to be like ventilation in the helmet for the people who were meant to wear it in the TV show filming. But you can see it's like cheese slope pieces, or 2x1 cheese slope dark grey pieces, and I think it looks really cool. You can't really notice it, but if I like turn outside, you can see how it looks. And they added a silver piece here. We have like, here's like a silver mohawk, because they just made it mainly light grey and silver details. Moving around, I think this is exactly the same as the other side. Yeah, it looks pretty identical. Yeah. So most of these sets, apart from the Boba Fett helmet, are symmetrical. It's literally straight down the middle. Both sides are exactly the same, just like with reverse building techniques. They're just mirrored. So they're all identical and they all look the same. You can see more silver detailing. Oh, didn't mean to drop it. Silver detailing down the side of the cheeks, and they added loads of core pieces to make it look as best they could and make it look silver. My only problem with this is that it doesn't look silver. In some if it's darker, or if it has a certain lighting, it looks okay. If you just like having it on the shelf and it's not that close to you, and it's not like got a spotlight on it like it is right now, it looks okay and it kind of blends in. But when it's like highlighted and lighted up, you can see that there's a noticeable difference between these two pieces here. So it looks, this one looks just a lot more matte, because it's just one colour, and it's not shiny, like you see there's some shine here. So you can see it's quite a bit of noticeable difference, which is quite annoying, but I can tell why they did it because of pricing reasons. Because if it was all silver, it would most probably be triple or quadruple the price. And I think this is a very good set. If it didn't have that problem of all the colouring looks a bit off, this would definitely be my favourite. But I think the Darth Vader helmet and the Scout Trooper helmet are definitely my favourite, because they don't have any problems like that. Maybe there's like some holes in it, maybe here and there. But that like lighting problem looks really weird in some lighting, which is quite annoying. But moving down to the base, it's got the exact same base as almost all the other helmets. When you're building all these sets around the same time, you can really tell the building process of these bases for the helmets are exactly the same, like down to a T. Almost every single detail apart from the bottom is exactly the same for all these helmets. So it's like kind of like nostalgic to build these bases, because they're all the same to all these Star Wars helmets. Even has the main reason I love getting these sets is because it comes with a little printed plaque, like the Lego Star Wars, the Mandalorian, all its trademarks and stuff. To show about what it is, because it's the Mandalorian. He doesn't really have a name. Well, but he does have a name in the TV show, but it's his like human name. But they just refer to he just gets referred to as Mando or the Mandalorian. So I just think he looks amazing, like down to a T. I think he looks really good, but he's definitely not my favourite. But I might prefer him to Boba Fett, because I just think it looks more like the TV show than the Boba Fett looks to the film. But that set is also really good. But anyway, this set looks really, really good. When I to the base, I said there was a bit difference at the bottom. At the bottom, they all have 6x6 tan pieces, but the detailing around these tan pieces are different. For example, I think it's the TIE Fighter pilot helmet had like more like black on here, and it had like more pieces here and here to fit in the what we called tubing, going from the chin piece to the helmet and down to here, which this helmet doesn't have. And you can see it's very strong, and underneath it you can see a little bit of differently coloured pieces, like black and dark, light tan, but it's very strong, and you normally just don't see that. Normally, it's just like that. And another problem, I think it's just me. It looks a bit like it's looking down. Like if it looked more like that, it would look better. But like having it sit down on like a flat table, it might be just because I'm tall. But maybe if it's like raised a bit, it would look better. But yeah, it does. I think it's just like the height of the camera, and I'm just naturally a tall person. It looks a bit weird. But if it's like straight out like this, like you would normally see it on the shelf, it looks really good. Yeah, the bottom looks really cool with the. I think these pieces are actually black, and most of them are dark grey. I don't know. I think they're normally black, or this one's black. I can't remember off the top of my head, but anyway, it looks a really good set, and that will end the review. If you like these videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe because it really helps me out. And these helmets look amazing, and I would definitely recommend you buying it. But if you just leave a like and subscribe, it just really helps me out. It's just a click of the button. It takes like 10 seconds, and you can do it. It's really quick, and it doesn't really impact you, but it really helps me out. It shows YouTube that you like my videos, and they show it to more people, and it really helps me out. So please leave a like, subscribe, maybe share it with a friend or family. Just any of that would really help. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next.